Using the new SSL Auto plugins, make it like you have a mix assistant or mix engineer mixing your tracks through an SSL 4000E series console. So it's really quick and easy to use, and it gives you that classic sound. And we're talking about the SSL EQ, the dynamics, and even the bus compressor. So let's have a quick look at how we can mix a track using the SSL Auto plugins. Now, before you start mixing any track, it's a good idea to set up your static mix, which is where you set your levels and your panning so everything kind of works together before we start adding EQ and all of that fun stuff. So this is my static mix right here. Nothing else is done to it except for just my levels, and there's some panning done to my guitars in my guitar bus here. So I'm going to start with the drum bus, and we'll start with adding the SSL Auto EQ. And you'll notice this is just basically an SSL channel strip EQ. And with this one, it's the 4000E series. So you have by default the brown knobs. And if we press the BLK button, we now have the black knob version. So you can switch between those if you want, and you can control this manually just like any other SSL channel strip EQ. You can just go in here and do your manual thing. But this plugin gives us some AI assistance in here. So we can go into the profile here, and this is a complete drum set, but you'll notice we could also do hi-hat, kick, and snare separately if we wanted to, or you could just have it set to universal and put it on anything. But I will select drum set, and then you can choose your style over here, but you can change that afterwards. So you don't have to worry about it right away. So I'm just going to leave that at neutral for now. And then what I'm going to do is start my playback and press learn. And after a few seconds, it's captured the sample and it's made some suggestions based on a drum set and a neutral style. And you'll notice if I change this to warm, it changes what it recommends for the settings. And same if I go to bright, it's going to change it. So you don't have to recapture the sample when you're changing the style. So I'm just going to try the different ones and we'll listen to how it sounds. Ultimately, I'm going to make that decision when I have all of my other tracks in there. Right now, I'm just going to leave it on neutral. And another thing you'll notice in here is that the AI doesn't affect the filters. So if you want to do some filtering, you have to do that manually. And I'll just have a look at that now. Maybe right there for that filter. And it also doesn't affect your input or output gain. So if there's any gain matching that needs to be done, you'll have to do that manually. But let's just say we're set for our EQ, and now let's add that bus compressor because this is basically a drum bus. All right, so here's the SSL AutoBUS, and just like any SSL bus compressor, you could go in here and just control things manually if you want. It has the same controls that you'll find on the non-AI assisted SSL bus compressor plugin. So you could just use it normally if you want, but for this, we're going to use the AI. So we'll go to the profile again, select drum bus, and I'll just leave the style on medium for now. We'll start playback and click learn. All right, so it's made the settings that it recommends here, and I just want to check the levels to see how we're doing there, because it does add some makeup gain, so the levels should match. Yep, that's pretty right on, and let's just go through the style quickly. For now, I'll leave it on medium, and this is a rock song, so I might want to go with that really strong setting there to really squash this, but we'll leave it there for now. But another thing I want to show you is once it's made all of its recommendations, you can change these and you don't have to go with it. And that's with all of these plugins. So the EQ, the same thing, and you'll notice, so let's say I want to change the release. If I change this, you'll notice that there's this green sort of ring here, and the setting that's in between these two, that's what the recommended setting is. So if you decide to do some manual adjustments after the recommended settings, but you want to go back, we can just easily go back. That ring disappears, which means you're on the recommended setting. And that way you can test it. You can A/B if you want to do it, the A/B testing. And these also come with some presets in here as well, if you just want to use some manual presets and start from there. But let's just say we've got our drum bus set up now. So that's our drum bus. Now let's move on to our bass guitar, and I'm going to start with the autoEQ first. And the same thing, I'll go into Profile, select Bass, and I'll just start with the neutral style because we can change it afterwards. So I'll press playback. All right, so that's pretty close to the original anyway. I might add a little bit of a high pass filter on there. Maybe around there, just so it doesn't clash with the kick drum too much. I might have to adjust that later. Let's say I'm happy with that EQ setting, and now I want to add the autoDYN plugin or Auto Dynamics. This is like the dynamics section from your SSL channel strip. You have your compressor, and then you have your gate/expander over on this side. And let's just go to the profile, and we're going to select bass, leave it on medium for now. We'll play back. All right, so it's done a decent job there. And you'll notice with all of these plugins, we have this graph here. And this is like a history graph that shows you the history of the gain reduction that's happened. And also over here, this is your gain reduction meter. You'll notice when I play back, you can see the gain reduction as it's happening right there. Now, just like the other plugins, we can change the settings if we want to in here, but here's our bass track with and without the auto EQ and the auto dynamics on. All right, our drums are done, our bass is done. Now let's move on to our guitar bus. And I'm starting with the SSL Auto EQ. So I want to go into the profile, change this to electric guitar, and leave the style at neutral, play back. So there's some settings that's recommended right there. And I might want to go in and change my filter. And let's just go through the different styles. All right, I'll just leave it on warm. I kind of like that one. Now with distorted guitar, You may or may not want to add some dynamics. Because this is on a bus, I'll try that AutoBUS plugin on here and we'll see how that sounds. So we'll just select guitar bus. And I just want this on soft. I don't like a lot of compression on my distorted guitars. And we'll just play back and learn. All right, so it tames them a little bit, which is kind of what I'm going for. Let's have a listen to our guitars, our drums, and our bass all together, and I'll enable and disable the SSL Auto plugins on all of the tracks so we can hear the difference. Now let's try the SSL AutoBUS plugin on our master track. So here it is, and what we want to do is go to Profile, and this is a rock song, so I'll go to Mix Rock. But you can see there's other genres in here, and I'm going to set the style for soft. I don't like a lot of compression before doing mastering, so I'll just set it to soft and we'll hear how that sounds. All right, so that's a very quick mix using the SSL AutoEQ, the autoDYN, and the AutoBUS plugin. And it gets us in the ballpark right away. Of course, we can do some adjustments afterwards. And if you're somebody that doesn't want to learn EQ and compression, and you just want to quickly do some demos or something like that, and you want that SSL style on your tracks, then this is perfect for you. If you're someone who's just getting started with EQ and dynamics, and you want to see what's recommended and listen to the settings that it recommends. And then maybe that helps you to discover how to use EQ or what to look for in the EQ and look for in dynamics. That's right there for you. Or you can use these just as regular plugins without all of the AI stuff. They are very cool plugins. There's demos available for them. Now, if you want to take that SSL mixing even further and you want more hands-on, then I really recommend these SSL U series controllers, and you can check out more on those in the video on the screen. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. For Audio Tech TV, I'm Zane. Keep creating. Fist bump. Thumbs up.